Ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking to yourself, what on earth is going on to your money that every end of the month you have nothing left? Well, we can basically kind of sum it up to 4 things: pandemic, inflation, war, and increased interest rates. Of course, there are other details and situations that happened in between then, but these are the biggest events that put us in this situation in the first place. And because of that, I broke up this video into 4 parts. In the first part of this video, I'm going to explain how we ended up in the situation that we're in right now. I'm actually going to give you some actionable steps that you can start taking right now to profit from this recession. On the second part of this video, I'm going to tell you every single step that you have to take to put yourself in a position of advantage. In the third part of this video, I'm going to show you how you can double or triple your net worth during this recession. And in the fourth part of this video, I'm going to teach you how you can preserve the money that you make going forward. So let's go ahead and start with the first part. The first thing that put us in this situation was the pandemic. The pandemic caused millions of businesses around the world to go under, made millions and millions of people lose their jobs. Entire countries came to a halt, and all of us had to change our entire lives because of it. And along with changing our lives, we also changed our values. And because of this, businesses had to change the way they operate forever. A lot of people started working from home. They no longer needed to live in a cubicle. They no longer needed to live in a city that they lived in. They moved to cheaper cities to be able to take advantage of location arbitrage. And that was just a start. Pandemic also kicked off the second issue that put us in this recession, which is inflation. Because of the pandemic, a lot of governments around the world started printing money to give to people and businesses so the economy wouldn't crash. And because spending increased without the amount of services and goods being increased as well, we have inflation. A lack of products and services makes the prices skyrocket. Therefore, the value of money decreases massively. Because of this, the average person has decreased purchasing power. They have to spend a lot more money to buy the same goods and services. We have economic instability. It widens the gap between the rich and the poor even more, and reduces investing and decreases the economic growth overall. And then came the war in Ukraine, and we all know how good wars are for the economy. Well, some would say it's good, but in general, it's not good for the economy. And with inflation and with this war came increased interest rates, desperately trying to bring down inflation, and this also lowered the value of stocks, slowing down the stock market. Higher interest rates makes it harder for people to buy homes, people to buy cars, businesses to be able to get loans to grow faster. Overall, it just decreases the economic growth substantially. And because of the stock market crashing, we also had the crypto market crashing. And that's not all. We also had all of these corrupt businesses that were operating being brought to light, and that also made the crypto market crash. But this can also be a good thing, because going forward now, we're going to have a much better crypto market, much more reliable, much more trustworthy, cleaner, and sustainable. And this is also going to make it better and safer for the average investor. But bear in mind that all of the markets are not going to be down forever, and that's exactly the point of this video here. And to be able to profit from that, which is going to be the next part of this video, and if you're not making enough money, it's going to be very hard for you to take action on the next steps of this video and actually be able to profit from this recession. To be completely honest with you, there's not a lot that you can do on a low salary. You need to start making a lot more money than you are right now. If you're working a job right now that's paying you hourly, you are not going to be able to make substantial money from that job, because there's only so many hours in a day that you can work. And because of that, you are going to be capped. And I'm going to show you a way right now in which you can change that forever. And if you're excited to learn that, go ahead and subscribe to this channel right now, because I post 3 videos here on the channel just like this one. 3 videos every single week here on the channel with different methods that you can use to make money online, create online businesses, and improve your finances. And if you're not subscribed, you're going to miss the future videos that I post here on the channel, and it's going to be a shame, because it's completely free and you can always change your mind. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and sign up for the subscriber fund of this channel, which I give away $50 every single Friday here on the channel to 2 people that sign up for the subscriber fund. All you have to do to sign up is just subscribe to the channel and sign up using the link below, and you're automatically entered to win. So how do you start preparing right now? So you probably already know my story, because I've told it in the past video here on my channel. But before I started my YouTube channel, I had an online airsoft business. I used to sell airsoft guns on Facebook. And after 18 months of doing that, I actually went under on that business. And that was when I actually decided that I wanted to take my YouTube channel seriously and take advantage of this attention economy that we're in right now. And by doing that, now I have an audience. And in the past, I had several different businesses. And every single time when I was trying to start a new business, I had to start from scratch. And when you have an audience, when you have a freedom business like YouTube. You don't have to start from scratch because you have people watching you. And whenever I want to start a new business, all I have to do is find out what my audience wants and generate value to my audience by serving them what they want. And generating value to my audience usually means creating a business that can save them either time or money, ideally both. So what you need to be doing right now is saving more money and start thinking of ways that you can build a freedom business. What I call a freedom business is a business that can give you the 3 types of freedom: location, financial, and time freedom. YouTube is one of those businesses. And another plus on YouTube is that it also takes advantage of the attention economy that we're in right now. In the past, all of the rich companies used to be oil companies. Nowadays, all of the biggest companies in the world are either tech or social media companies. That's because we are in a attention economy. And I made an entire video about that you can just go on my channel and watch if you wanted to. The next thing that you have to start doing right now is taking advantage of location arbitrage. And the way that you do that is by building a freedom business and moving out to a cheaper place. It doesn't even have to be a different country. It can be a cheaper city that you can live and be able to save more money by doing so. Open bank accounts in several countries. Get more citizenships in different countries so you can be free and be able to take advantage of residency arbitrage. And I'm not here just telling you to do things that I don't do myself. I actually do those things, and I have 3 citizenship myself. I have a British, Italian, and Brazilian citizenships. And I also have my American residency. So I'm a resident in 3 different countries: South America, Europe, and North America. And with these 3 passports, it means that I can go anywhere I want. I could even go to Asia if I wanted to. I have several different driver's licenses. I have several different bank accounts in several different countries. So no country is going to be able to handcuff me to one certain place. And if at any time I think that a different country is going to be more beneficial for me, I can just move there. My business, which is also a freedom business, which is my YouTube channel, allows me to move anywhere I want and be able to work from anywhere I want with just my camera and my laptop. And most of you have probably heard that a lot of rich people move to Dubai. And the reason why they do that is to be able to take advantage of residency arbitrage. When you live in Dubai, you literally pay 0 taxes. And because of that, you can go to Dubai, you can make $1 million in Dubai, and then you can come back to the United States and never have to pay taxes on that money.
I'm in Dubai. Most people don't realize it's a full 0 tax. And they're like, so the best part is I can go to Dubai, I can clean 50 million, be left with 50 million, and I can return back to UK with 50 million.
These things are huge, and you guys need to start thinking like that. This is the only way that you're going to be able to be free in this world that we're in going forward right now. And one of these businesses, like I've mentioned here several times in this video, is a YouTube channel. If you want to learn how to build a YouTube channel, A to Z, everything that I did on my channel, learn from me, all the strategies, tips, hacks, and tricks, and more than 10 years of experience, and also be able to go from 0 to more than $50,000 in revenue every single month. If you want to learn how I did that and how you can do that too, go ahead and check out YouTuber Pro in the description of this video. It's a $247 one-time fee. It will grant you lifetime access, even to the future updates. And even if you're thinking, no, Reset, I want to learn from someone else, just go ahead and find any freedom business that you can learn right now and start taking action. Look, you have to change your mind. You have to switch the antenna inside your mind, inside your brain, from being a consumer to start being a producer. The reason why a lot of people come up to me and they say, Reese, I don't know what business to start. Reese, I don't know what to do. That's because they think like a consumer. When you wire your brain like a producer, you literally see opportunities everywhere. Everywhere you look, you're going to see people complaining, people shouting, people saying that they hate something. What is it that people hate? What is it that people are shouting at? What problems do they have that I can solve and then make a profit doing so? You need to start thinking like that. Train your mind to think like that going forward. If you're not seeing opportunities everywhere that you look, it's because you're thinking like a consumer, and you need to change that very, very fast. Every single millionaire, billionaire that you know, they did the exact same thing. They found an opportunity thinking like a producer. They took a problem and they solved it and got rich doing that. I could sit here all day and give you 100, 200, 1,000 ideas for businesses for you to open, but the best shortcut that you can take to wealth is to find the opportunity that fits your skill set and your life experience, and be able to take that opportunity and exploit it and make a lot of money doing it. I've also made an entire video on how you can start a service-based based business that can make you more than $50,000 every single month. And the way that you do that is by using AI arbitrage and contractor arbitrage. If you want to check out that video, I'm going to link it in the description for you to watch after you finish watching this one. Another video that I made here on the channel, start thinking of how you can take GPT-3.
What is the difference between you and ChatGPT?
ChatGPT is a chatbot developed by OpenAI that was designed to help people learn more about the world around them.
Which is the API that powers ChatGPT to build businesses, use the infrastructure that has just been laid out in front of you right now, and take the first mover's advantage.
There are going to be thousands of future companies doing this work. But those companies, those entrepreneurial companies, cannot exist today. It's impossible. And the reason is there's no infrastructure. In 1994, I started Amazon. All of the heavy lifting infrastructure needed for Amazon to exist was already in place. We got to stand on top of that infrastructure. The same thing with payment system. Did we have to invent a payment system and roll that out? That would have been billions of dollars in many decades. Did we have to deploy computers? No, they were already in most homes. Did we have to build a telecom network? That would have been billions of dollars. Infrastructure lets entrepreneurs do amazing things.
And I know that not everybody is going to be able to build a business fast enough to be able to take advantage of this 2023 recession. And if you're one of those people and you're thinking, Reese, I don't think I'm going to have enough time. I don't think it's going to be able for me in my conditions to be able to build a business fast enough, then what you have to do is learn as fast as you can how you can implement AI into whatever it is that you're doing right now and be able to become irreplaceable in your current job and maybe even be able to get a raise. That is going to give you some leeway to work with. That is going to allow you to save a little bit of more money so that you can use to invest in the next steps of this video. Now, this is the third part of this video. How exactly can you double or triple your net worth? The absolute first thing that you have to do, no questions asked, is just to YOLO all your money in crypto right now. Guys, that is a joke. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. But seriously, just have this in the back of your mind right now. I am no financial advisor. All the information that I'm going to give you is just what works for me. If you want, you can just take it and implement it. But bear in mind, this is no financial advice. The way that you're going to be able to profit in this recession is by buying assets. And to buy anything, you need to have money, and to have money you need to save. So you need to start saving more money right now. That's why I said start taking advantage of location arbitrage, get a raise, or open a new business or even a side hustle. The second asset that I recommend that people buy is cryptocurrency.
What do you think about cryptocurrency? Are you invested?
Yeah, so I'm a proponent of crypto. I do use crypto, Bitcoin, ETH, the big ones.
Why do I recommend cryptocurrency when the market is so volatile right now? The reason is because cryptocurrency has its halving every 4 years, specifically Bitcoin. And what that means is that Bitcoin miners are going to receive half of the rewards every 4 years, which makes Bitcoin in specific more scarce. Therefore, the price goes up.
If you buy crypto at $1 and then you sell it at $10, someone bought it off you at $10.
Yeah.
They start these stupid communities so all of you sit there and don't dump so that the developer can dump.
Yeah.
You're all dummies.
All of you guys.
You're all dummies.
And like I said in the start of this video, now we just had so many businesses exposed, which is going to give us a much better, reliable, and cleaner market going forward. This will make the crypto market a lot stronger. And in my opportunity, cryptocurrency is going to be one of the biggest opportunities to make money during this recession. And the next asset that I recommend that you guys buy is stocks, but not just any stocks. And I know I've said here in the past that you need to buy index funds, that my personal strategy is buying into index funds. But right now, during a recession is exactly when fortunes are made, and it's a special event. And you can easily use that event to be able to take advantage of companies that are undervalued on the market right now. But how do you figure out which companies are undervalued that you can use to invest in them and make money in the next 2, 5, 10 years? One of the ways that you can identify those companies is by looking at which companies are going to be available in the next 10 years. If you don't know, the company OpenAI, which owns ChatGPT, DALL-E, and all of those AI tools, started not long ago with a valuation of $0, and in 6 weeks, the company went from 0 to a valuation of $29 billion. That is an example of a company that is going to be available in 10 years, that is going to be relevant in 10 years. You think AI is going to be amongst us in 10 years? I'm sure AI is going to be much more stronger in 10 years. And which businesses are going to come from that? The way that you find out which companies are good for you to buy, which stocks are good for you to buy, is by looking at what is going to be relevant in the next 2, 5, or 10 years. And a lot of these things that I'm sharing here on YouTube, I posted on my Instagram and also in my Twitter account. So if you're not following me on Instagram or Twitter, go ahead and use the handles on your screen right now because I post content every single day on those platforms. Now, going into the last part of this video, how do you maintain the money that you make during the recession? Because some wise and rich man said, it is not about how much money you make, it is about how much money you keep. And that is a very good thing to live by. And one of the ways that you can maintain your wealth going forward is looking at what is going to be relevant from now on. Just like I've just said, look at what's going to happen in the markets when the AI enters the market in 2023. One of the things that I can tell you for sure that is happening right now is business owners are firing a lot of people because they're automating their businesses using AI. And as always, the government is going to take a lot of time to catch up to whatever is going on in the world, and because of that, a lot of people are going to get left behind. Just based on that information that I just gave you, you can use that to have an idea of how the world is going to be shaped going forward. Always look 10 years ahead. And another thing that has helped me a lot in the past is using Ray Dalio's all-weather portfolio. If you don't know what that is, it is just Ray Dalio's method of investing, and it consists of stocks, bonds, commodities, and long-term treasury bonds. If you want to get access to the entire all-weather portfolio, I left it in the text file of this video for you. Just scan the QR code on your screen right now or check the description of this video to have access to that. And if you want to win 12 free fractional shares valued up to $3,000, go ahead and sign up for Webull right now and make an initial deposit of at least $100 for them to qualify your account. They'll give you the fractional shares. You can just sell them and cash out. That's it, no catch. And as usual, if you want to get access to this information before I release them here on the channel, go ahead and sign up for the Discord server or the mailing list. And if you want to see the video that I made on how you can start an AI service business that can make you $50,000 per month or more, go ahead and click the video on your screen right now to be redirected to that video. I will see you there. Work hard, play harder.